They lied to you. At 50, you're not supposed to fade into the background, you're supposed to stand out, but with class. If you think fashion after 50 is all about playing it safe, think again. The truth? Less is more, but only if you know how to make every piece count. Today's men's fashion isn't about chasing trends, it's about mastering elegance with minimal effort. If you've ever felt overlooked, unsure what to wear, or stuck in outdated styles, stick around. This video is going to flip the script on everything you thought you knew about dressing over 50, with real, powerful style shifts you can start using today. What is minimalist style? Minimalist style isn't about wearing the same plain outfit every day, it's about intention. It's choosing each piece of clothing with purpose, not just filling your closet with more stuff. For men over 50, this approach speaks volumes. At this stage in life, you've already been through trends, phases, and probably a few fashion disasters. Minimalism says, I've refined my taste, and now I wear what matters. It's the difference between just getting dressed and presenting yourself with quiet confidence. This isn't about dressing young, it's about dressing wise. In men's fashion, minimalist style is like jazz, it's what you don't play that makes the statement. The beauty lies in simplicity, in clean lines, subtle tones, and a sharp silhouette. It removes the noise and keeps only what adds value. For men over 50, that's powerful. You're not trying to compete with the latest TikTok style, you're showing that elegance doesn't age, it matures. And when your style reflects that, you command attention without even asking for it. But let's be honest, minimalist style has a hidden benefit too, peace of mind. No more mornings spent staring at a chaotic wardrobe trying to figure out what goes. When your closet is filled with intentional, interchangeable pieces, life gets simpler. Imagine a wardrobe that works for any day, any time, without a second guess. That's freedom. That's clarity. And for men over 50, who've got better things to do than stress over clothes, it's a game changer. Now, you might be wondering, can minimalist style still have impact? The answer is a resounding yes. Think of actors like George Clooney or Jeff Goldblum, never overdressed, always sharp. They embody elegance through simplicity. You don't need bright colors or patterns to stand out. A perfectly fitted navy blazer, a crisp white shirt, clean trousers, done. It's about subtlety, not shouting. And when you're over 50, that subtlety carries more weight than any flashy trend. The secret weapon of minimalist style is that it whispers while everyone else is yelling. It says, I know who I am. And that, my friend, is the strongest message a man over 50 can send. Because the older you get, the less you need approval, and the more you value refinement. Now, let's take this philosophy one step further. If minimalist style is about stripping things down to their essence, the next piece of the puzzle is knowing what colors and fabrics actually matter. Essential colors and fabrics. Every man's wardrobe tells a story, and the smartest stories, especially in men's fashion, are written in a neutral palette. Think about it: black, white, navy, gray, beige. These aren't just colors, they're statements of maturity and confidence. For men over 50, wearing neutrals isn't playing it safe, it's playing it smart. These shades work in every season, flatter every skin tone, and pair with nearly everything. They let you move through the world with effortless elegance. And the best part? They don't shout, they speak. Colors may set the tone, but fabric tells the truth. When you've lived a bit, you know quality when you feel it. That's why cotton, wool, linen, and even cashmere become non-negotiables in a minimalist wardrobe. They breathe, they move with you, and they last. A linen shirt in summer? Cool, refined, and unfussy. A wool blazer in winter? Instant authority. When men over 50 invest in better fabrics, they're not just upgrading their look, they're upgrading their lifestyle. You've earned that comfort. Let's make this practical. Say you're heading out for a casual lunch. A well-cut gray cotton polo, navy chinos, and clean white leather sneakers, done. Elegant, ageless, and low effort. Meeting friends for dinner? Swap the polo for a crisp white shirt and throw on a beige unstructured blazer. That's the magic of a neutral wardrobe. Everything works together. You're not just dressing for now, you're building a system that saves time and makes you look great. You see, fabrics and colors do more than cover the body, they shape perception. Poor materials age fast and drag your whole look down. But quality? Quality elevates everything. A man over 50 who understands this sends a clear message: I care, but I don't have to try too hard. Elegance isn't about excess, it's about excellence. And when that excellence shows up in your textures and tones, people notice, even if they can't explain why. So, when you open your closet tomorrow, ask yourself, is this piece helping or hurting my style? If the answer isn't immediate, it probably doesn't belong. And if you've ever wondered what makes a wardrobe work, the answer lies in what comes next, the core pieces, the staples, that bring the whole minimalist vision to life. Must have minimalist wardrobe staples. Every man over 50 deserves a wardrobe that works for him, not against him. And in men's fashion, nothing beats having timeless staples that fit like a glove and never go out of style. Picture this: a crisp white t-shirt that drapes just right, classic beige chinos that sit perfectly on your waist, a navy unstructured blazer that adds polish without stiffness. These aren't trends, they're essentials. They simplify choices and elevate everyday moments. That's the beauty of elegance in its most minimalist form. Let's start with the basics, the well-fitted t-shirt. It may sound simple, but not all tees are created equal. Choose heavyweight cotton, avoid logos, and make sure the shoulders align perfectly. Then come the chinos, slim, not tight, and never baggy. They should hug your frame, not hide it. And a blazer? Go for one that feels soft, almost like a cardigan, in a neutral tone. This isn't the boardroom suit, it's the refined man's go-to for everyday sophistication. Men over 50 don't need excess, they need clarity. And these pieces offer just that. Shoes are the foundation, literally. Clean white leather sneakers pair with nearly anything, offering that sharp casual vibe without screaming for attention. A pair of black loafers or brown derbies? That's dinner-ready elegance, no extra thought needed. Throw in a minimalist overcoat for colder days, camel, charcoal, or navy, and you're untouchable. It's not about how many pieces you own. It's about having the right ones. Staples that serve you whether you're grabbing coffee or attending a gallery opening. Now here's a practical example. Imagine traveling with only a carry-on. 3 shirts, 2 pairs of pants, 1 blazer, 1 pair of sneakers. Boom, you've got 9 outfits without looking repetitive. That's minimalist wardrobe intelligence. Men's fashion isn't about packing more, it's about packing smarter. For men over 50, that mindset is a power move. It says, I've done the work. I don't need flash, I've got substance. These staples are like your inner circle, few, but reliable. And once they're in place, something interesting happens. Getting dressed becomes fun again. No stress. No decision fatigue. Just effortless style. And when your wardrobe runs this smooth, the next step is learning how to combine these elements like a seasoned pro. How to build outfits with less. Let's face it, most men have closets full of clothes but nothing to wear. The secret weapon for men over 50? Creating more with less. It's not about variety, it's about versatility. When every piece in your wardrobe plays well with the others, you unlock a style system that works on autopilot. Think of it like jazz again, a few instruments, infinite combinations. That's minimalist men's fashion. It respects your time, sharpens your look, and makes elegance feel effortless. Here's the key, think in layers and combinations. A white shirt under a beige sweater. That same sweater over a navy polo. A blazer with your t-shirt one day, with your turtleneck the next. 3 tops, 2 bottoms, 1 jacket, that's 6 clean looks already. It's like building a puzzle where every piece fits anywhere. Men over 50 who adopt this strategy aren't just dressing better, they're thinking smarter. And that kind of elegance? It turns heads for all the right reasons. And don't forget about context. Heading to brunch? Navy chinos, crisp tee, loafers. Meeting someone for drinks? Swapping a blazer and you're golden. Same core outfit, just a different top layer. And that's the beauty, you're not reinventing the wheel every morning. You're just rotating well-chosen pieces. That kind of consistency doesn't get boring, it gets noticed. In men's fashion, this kind of fluid confidence is rare, and it shows maturity that younger men can't fake. Want a practical trick? Take photos of 3 outfits you love wearing. Lay them out, then swap one piece at a time. Change the shoes. Trade the shirt. See what happens. Suddenly you've got 9 looks from 3 outfits. That's how a minimalist wardrobe multiplies itself. And for men over 50 who value efficiency, comfort, and quality, this system is unbeatable. You don't need more clothes, you need a better plan. Of course, this only works if you avoid the common traps. One bad piece, one loud logo, one sloppy fit can throw off the whole formula. And if you're wondering what mistakes to look out for next, well, that's where things get really interesting. Common mistakes to avoid. Minimalism in men's fashion doesn't mean boring, it means intentional. But one misstep, even in a pared-down wardrobe, can undo the entire look. For men over 50, the most common mistake? Over-accessorizing. A minimalist outfit with 3 bracelets, flashy sunglasses, and a bold belt buckle? It screams insecurity, not elegance. Less truly is more, but only when every detail speaks the same calm, confident language. The goal isn't to be noticed, it's to be respected. Another major pitfall? Loud logos. At this stage in life, you don't need branding to do the talking. A clean shirt fits better than one with a giant designer name across the chest. You're not a billboard, you're a man of substance. And those oversized graphics or trendy patterns? They work on a college campus, not in a room where presence comes from poise. Real elegance is subtle. It whispers. And when men over 50 embrace that, they instantly look sharper, wiser, and more refined. Then there's the issue of fit. Even minimalist staples lose all their magic if they don't fit properly. Baggy jeans? You look like you're stuck in the past. Tight shirts? They won't make you look younger, they'll make you look uncomfortable. The best minimalist wardrobes rely on impeccable tailoring. Whether it's off the rack or made to measure, your clothes should follow your frame, not fight it. One solid relationship with a local tailor can completely transform your wardrobe. Another sneaky mistake? Sticking too closely to safe pieces. Yes, minimalist style favors simplicity, but that doesn't mean bland. A beige outfit with beige shoes and a beige jacket? You're not trying to disappear. You're trying to express elegance with ease. Add contrast. Play with texture. Pair gray wool trousers with a navy cotton crewneck. Or wear a black turtleneck under a sand-colored coat. Simplicity is the canvas, but you still need brush strokes. Ultimately, the most dangerous mistake is thinking minimalist style equals personality-less style. That couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, true minimalism is where personal touches shine brightest, because they're not hidden in clutter. And speaking of personal touches, that brings us to the final, and perhaps most exciting, element of this journey. Minimalist style with personality. Here's the real secret most people miss. Minimalist style doesn't mean stripping away who you are. In fact, for men over 50, it's the perfect canvas to let personality shine. When your wardrobe is clean and intentional, even the smallest detail speaks volumes. That leather strap watch you've had for years? Now it becomes your signature. That brushed wool scarf in deep olive? Suddenly, it says more about you than any trendy jacket ever could. In minimalist men's fashion, less isn't empty, it's meaningful. Think of your wardrobe like jazz again. The space between the notes is what gives it soul. Maybe it's the texture of a knit polo instead of a flat cotton one. Maybe it's cuffing your chinos just slightly, or choosing a sneaker with a gum sole instead of plain white. These aren't random choices, they're quiet fingerprints. And for men over 50, who've lived through decades of changing trends, that subtle self-expression feels far more powerful than anything loud or flashy. A great way to inject personality? Signature pieces. Not multiple ones, just one or two that feel uniquely you. A dark tortoiseshell pair of glasses. A silver cuff. A navy suede jacket instead of the usual leather. These pieces don't beg for attention, but they earn admiration. They show you've thought about what you wear, and more importantly, why you wear it. Elegance isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling like yourself in every outfit. And don't overlook layering. Minimalist style loves layers, they add dimension without clutter. A textured overshirt worn open over a crisp tee. A charcoal cardigan beneath a tailored coat. These layers show depth. They say, there's more to me than you see at first glance. And isn't that true for every man over 50 who's earned his stripes? Your style should reflect that quiet strength, that lived-in wisdom. Because in the end, minimalist fashion is less about subtraction and more about precision. About knowing yourself so well, you only keep what truly matters. And when that kind of elegance becomes second nature, well, that's when things really start to change. Now that you've seen what true minimalist style can do, the question is, are you ready to step into it? Are you ready to simplify your wardrobe and multiply your elegance? Men over 50 don't need loud clothes to make a statement, they are the statement. The real power is in choosing well, wearing it with confidence, and knowing you've mastered the art of less. So, what piece will you upgrade first? What was the biggest mistake you've been making without even realizing it? Are there items in your closet right now that are holding you back instead of lifting you up? Let's talk about it in the comments. Let's challenge each other to dress with more purpose, more clarity, and more presence. If this video sparked something in you, if it gave you insight, if it made you rethink how you dress, then it's time to take action. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss the next strategy to keep leveling up your style and your mindset.